While I was ambassador in Washington, before I was coming back, I thought I might as well do something that reminds you of my visit as ambassador, and also that will bind the two countries forever. Kiwanis is a service organization. Represent the youth. These are the people that matter really for the future of this country. Spirit of serving the country, the people with whom you mix, you live. So far, the Kiwanis have risen to the same level that I have imagined at the beginning.
Everyone says, why do you join the Kiwanis Club? I always say Kiwanis is not a club, I always say it's a cause. And they really have one of the most interesting causes around, being focused and talked about, and that's the working with kids. And I think that is the key to what makes Kiwanis so unique, and that's why I felt it was so special.
What sets us apart really is that we focus a lot on hands-on projects. Out of 20 clubs in Malaysia, 9 clubs are associated with the setting up of a center in which they organize and run. I think that is very tremendous contribution that the Kiwanis have done in Malaysia. What we have now, the culture of Kiwanis, where we focus on children's projects, where we focus on hands-on projects, where people contribute their time and talent more than just their checkbook. I think there is a culture that Kiwanis is slowly sort of putting together. That is something worthwhile keeping and worthwhile sort of cultivating. Look at it as joining an organization for life. If you look at it that way, a lot of things will come into place. You will get involved, and when you get involved, you gain satisfaction from there. And I personally have gained a lot from being involved, and I'm sure many Kiwanis will relate the same way as I do. I'm very sort of sometimes admire a lot of Kiwanians who put in their time, without any thoughts of recognition. They enjoy just being involved. I think that kind of thing is very hard to explain, but just to experience it, you just got to do it yourself.
Like most things we do, we bite the bullet. We don't wait. If there's a need, we go and we set it up, and we worry about how the funds are going to be raised later. We work with our heads and our talents. I mean, if you look at the talents available within the Kiwanis Club, any CEO would die to employ all of them in one company because of the great depth of experience they do bring along. And as a result, we try and tap into the expertise of our various members by pulling all these talents together. And as a result, you do get some fantastic projects popping out. Well, I think being a Kiwanin puts together a lot of different elements. The first, of course, is that you do have a very broad perspective. Anyone who is a Kiwanian has an opportunity, I think, to work with people from various fields, various professions, from all different walks of life. In your own work environment, you very rarely get the opportunity to work or meet or even talk or discuss with people like this. And Kiwanis gives you that opportunity. And we learn to handle various aspects within the club portfolios. Keeping accounts and running the treasury, looking after project management. There's so many elements of management you go through in a Kiwanis experience that you don't realize it, but at the end of the day, you really become a much more rounded person as a result of it. And if anyone said, why am I in Kiwanis? I says it's the best MBA outside school you can get.
The fact that Malaysia is a district, the fact that the governor is the head of the movement leading Malaysia, Kiwanis Malaysia, that is a great recognition by Kiwanis worldwide. It helps Malaysian Kiwanians do more things, okay, and is poised to do greater things.
We now, for the first time, have a Malaysian identity, and we are a Malaysian organization. I think it's important that Kiwanis Malaysia makes its mark, and it's already being felt, I feel, at an international level. We can do a lot for the international movement.
We
are grateful to Kiwanis because we know that they are putting their efforts and energy in helping people, parents like us. Okay. So it was fortunate for us because our contact with Kiwanis was in a way providing us with emotional support as well as the necessary support that we need to have in her development. I'm quite happy because I think she's learned a lot from Kiwanis.
Alia is quite exposed, you know. When she goes to school, she is more confidence in socializing, confidence in doing a lot of things.
I like to see a Kiwanis club in every town. I like to see clubs take on long-term social impact programs in their communities, which many clubs have done. Not be afraid to take challenges, not be afraid to work as a corporation as such at club level, and bring their members up to a very high level of excellence in terms of their own leadership skills, and creating new leaders for Malaysia. In fact, this is what we're doing. And I believe that if we can move into every town, there will be so much more we can do for the young people of this country.
What we are doing good now can be duplicated and can be expanded, can be enhanced. I believe that I can contribute in a small way to spread this across the country. I think Kiwanis should be known by more people. That keeps me going. Okay, Kiwanis is such an enjoyable experience. Why not share it?
Vitamin K. Well, vitamin K is something I always say that you get out of being a Kiwanian. People spend a lot of money for feel-good medicines. I believe that this comes free. And it's the one medicine you can take once a month, twice a month, however often you like. And the experiences you get out of it, I think, gives you a much better sense of well-being than any other thing you can find in a bottle. A very interesting saying I heard once, and I say it to most people who talk about Kiwanis, it says, live a life that's worth remembering. And we all go through our lives. We have maybe 70, 75 years, God willing, on this planet. And many people just come through life and disappear. I always believe that if we took the opportunity to live a life that was worth remembering, Kiwanis gives you that opportunity to give back to society, to contribute, to leave that little mark in society that so many people fail to do. And I think that that's what I would say is the most exciting thing about it. We're a club that brings hope to a large number of families, and I think that's a story that will always be told in Kiwanis.
You have given me a title which I can never Bapak Kiwanis. In the right mood, conferred me this title, which I shall always honor. I shall never forget you because of that. The title you have given me is something that makes my heart ponder. That would be the organization that you should support through and through. Because I have full confidence in every Kiwanis that has joined us so far in this country. And I have confidence that they will keep on the flag. They keep the flag of the Kiwanis flying all the time. So in that respect, I say, join Kiwanis and you will never regret.
I'm in Kiwanis for life. Right?
Thank you very much for having me.